episode, Catch 33. I'm your host, Colossal Is Crazy, and joined by my co-host, Pussy Fingers to the Moon!
Tommy, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Congratulations, Tommy. That was not quite as awkward as fucking Scarce's version.
No, that was the most awful thing I can ever.
We're going to bring in Vega to think of a good question to ask.
I had an hour, guys. I thought was very Alex, how big?
Catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headlock.
What's going on, everyone? Hey, listen, I'm not only here to say thank you for your support, because I know there's a lot of people that really love this podcast, and it meant a lot to them, and I've gotten emails and the tweets, but I also got some of the negativity as well, and I think in this case, some of that negativity was well-deserved. So I'm also here to say that I apologize for those who are disappointed that the podcast has ended. I shared Dead on Dave's opinion that I'm very proud to have been in this for no other reason that it was probably one of the most creative things that I've ever been a part of. So I have mixed feelings about that because I really wish that the podcast would have continued, but it wouldn't have been what it was had we not had somebody like Vega and had an editor like Colossal Is Crazy to make it simply perfect, in my opinion. The podcast was not a circle jerk, not at all. There was incidents when I would disagree with Clown, and me and Dave would disagree with Clown, and me and Dave once got into it on a live stream. And I thought that those disagreements were passionate, yet not just a screaming fest or somebody just trying to yell over somebody else to make their point superior. It simply wasn't like that. It wasn't what I'd call a NASCAR podcast where it's just, you're just kind of there for the car crashes. To the members of Catch 33, I would like to thank them. I've already pretty much told you how I thought about Lord Vega, probably the most underrated guy on the platform, one of the most gifted guys on the platform. I'm certainly, to share a stage with Colossal Is Crazy, I am definitely privileged, as I've been privileged for over the last year. And Dead on Dave, while he certainly isn't a nobody, he's a wonderful man, an injured veteran. And to bring somebody that doesn't really have a strong interest in YouTube drama, nonetheless, if you really go back and look what Dave had to say, he was very insightful in a lot of things he said, and it was sort of we had outside eyes looking in on this. This is what it looks like from an outsider's perspective. Sometimes that outside perspective is refreshing. And now it gets to the point for my apology. I did get some disappointment and a lot of hate and that. And the hate, it really has zero or little effect on me. But the disappointment or hateful comments that I got about not continuing the podcast are the ones that I paid attention to the most. And all I can say to you is that I'm sorry. I spent the last 7 or 8 months trying to figure out how to get it rolling and what I could do. And it just simply couldn't happen because it was so ambitious, because there were so many time zones that we had to consider. I just basically tried to figure out what I could do to get us all together. Now I spend my days thinking about what I could have said or done to keep it going. But I do believe that this was the best option, not only for me, but for the rest of the cast. If there's anything that comes from this that would make me even more proud, there may be a way to do something like this, to have an engaging podcast with interesting people and also have it be visually appealing as well. And maybe over time, there could have been some 13, 14-year-old kid that is watching this and saw what we did. And if somebody were to actually do something like that, I could be proud that, I was an original cast member that spawned somebody's imagination to make something better. And that would make me absolutely 150% proud. Thank you very much. I'm Tommy C, and I'm out. See you around.
I said we dropped so many rhymes, you think we came from Iraq. See the kid get the biz when it's time to attack. Don't Roger that, cause what if Roger make it back? And he told me that I never sell, cause my music real and black. Well, damn.
What can I possibly say about Catch 33? I think the most appropriate thing would be to call it what I've always called it, the Halley's Comet of YouTube. When we came around, no matter how infrequent, it was always something special. I've always believed that things that burn twice as bright tend to burn twice as fast. That's just how things work. We had so much fun. The dynamic that we had, the way we were able to kind of bust any type of possible thought of what you were going to get. And we competed. The fact is, we went toe-to-toe with the big boys. And we showed that we can do it no matter what. And I'm really proud of that. The people that I got to meet during the time of Catch 33 is incredible. First getting to see my best friend, Tommy C, go through it with Baited and then be able to experience it in even the micro that we did is absolutely incredible. And then you get to throw on the fact that I got to meet and work with two incredibly talented and wonderful human beings like the Lord Vega and Colossal Is Crazy. Quite literally two of the best content creators, granted, not very frequently, that YouTube has today. Absolutely incredible people. And I'm proud to call them my friends. But you guys is what really made the journey special. Everybody who watches, everybody who commented. You guys made me personally and us as a collective feel bigger, feel more important, special, and sometimes downright awful. I feel bad that we weren't able to do better at times, getting things out for you guys more frequently. This project deserved that, and it didn't happen. And it's something I'll always be regretful of. But sometimes that's exactly how things have to be. An ending can sometimes be the ending that was intended, and I think that's what we got with Catch 33. And for good, bad, or indifferent, the legacy will live on, and what Lord Vega is going to do with this channel, I'm sure is going to make each and every one of us proud, because I can't think of a better guy to have the fate of Catch 33 in his hands than the Lord Vega. Because at the very least, the upload schedule will probably stay the same. Thank you guys for the journey. Thank you for all the comments, both good and bad. And thank you for making Catch 33 the most significant thing that I have done or probably ever will do on YouTube. You made a fat retired guy feel a little bit more special, so thank you for that.
Welcome to the new world. God save you for this right there, you
Hello, boys and girls. My good friend Lord Vega asked me to read. I'm assuming this is a creepy fan fiction. I'm not sure if he wrote it. I'm not sure who wrote it, but he asked me to read it. So, you know, Lord Vega has done a lot for me in the past, so I guess I owe him. So here's me bending over for you, bro. I hope you enjoy it. Time to unbuckle. Scat 33, the final show? That's what it's called, okay. Dave's nostrils expanded as he took in the morning air. It smelled like salty coins and milk. It must be time to record another episode of Catch 33. Dave choked his scalp by sporting his classic pink bunny hat. What? Tommy always said he looked cute when he wore his bunny hat. Dave liked it. Dave liked it when Tommy complimented him. The thought of validation made Dave swell. No! Dave shouted as he punched himself below the belt. We saved that for the show. Dave entered the Catch 33 recording room, sponsored by Fullscreen. Please download the app. He saw Vega and Tommy sitting and fully clothed. How disappointing. Tommy looked up from his 7th can of Red Bull to greet Dave. Hey man, did you hear about the puck? Tommy's dead eyes refused to break eye contact with Dave. Dave and Vega sat silently in confusion. No one ever knew what Tommy was talking about. Ah, the ice. Franchise player. Dave grew more and more uncomfortable the more Tommy spoke. You like my hat, Tommy? Dave stammered. If that's the narrative you're going for. Ice hockey. Tommy grinned as he deep-throated his 8th can of Red Bull. So, where's Clown? Vega asked, trying to break up the conversation. Has he ever shown up to one of these things before? Dave asked. Tommy shook his head. No. As he suckled from the nipple of his 9th can of Red Bull. What did you do last night? Vega asked, pretending not to notice Tommy's tongue skills? What the fuck? I had a stream, got a big donation, and ate an entire instant regret chocolate bar, Dave explained. No regret yet, though. Except for joining a podcast with Clown, Vega said, only half joking. Tensions were high. The group laughed in unity, only for a moment. Suddenly, Clown kicked down the door with his huge crimson-red shoe. Senpai? The other 33 members fell to their knees. Clown was right in front of them in the face paint. Sorry I'm late, fellows. I'm afraid I got... Oh, I should do this in an English accent, right? Fuck, I suck at English accents. Sorry I'm late, fellows. Wait. Sorry I'm late, fellows. I'm afraid I got lost on the path of life. But that's not how he does it. Fuck, I don't know. Sorry I'm late, fellows. That's more like a dumbass English person, like Harry Potter. Sorry I'm late, fellows. I'm afraid I got lost in the path of life. That's like Northern English. I'm just gonna read normally, because I suck at it. Sorry I'm late, fellows. I'm afraid I got last? What the fuck? Learn how to read, you dumbass. Sorry I'm late, fellows. I'm afraid I got lost on the path of life, Clown said as he toyed with his fully erect rubber nose. Not sure how a nose can be fully erect, but okay. Tommy, get that thing out of your dirty New Jersey mouth. Tommy frowned as he pulled the length of the Red Bull can out of his mouth. What is that? Like your 10th one? 11th. Fair enough. So you all know, Catch 33 is over, Clown declared. But that doesn't mean Daddy is. Clown unzipped his trousers to reveal his throbbing balloon animal cock. It's a snake! Clown smiled as he observed his craftsmanship. Clown clearly thought his penis was of some impressive size, but it wasn't. Honestly speaking, it was probably below average. I don't have a ruler, but if I had to eyeball it, I'd say about 10 centimeters. That 3.9 inches to my American fans. The moon landing was a hoax. I'm no expert in penis size, but we all had those moments in the gym class changing room. I didn't look that long, but my friend, Hans Jacob Christoph von Grimmelshausen, did. I don't think Hans was gay, but there was that one time where he asked if he could experience what my dick tasted like. It's not gay to be curious, and it's definitely not gay to succumb to your friend's desires. Clown eyed his prey. Now, who will be my little girl tonight? Dave felt his stomach gurgle, and he winced in pain. Ah? Clown put his hand up to his ear. Is someone's body calling out for daddy's cummies? Dave shivered as he felt a monster of shit kick inside him. He was going to deliver this baby any minute. Come to daddy. No, I can't, Dave began, before he was interrupted. Tommy, what the bloody hell did I say? Clown shouted as another Red Bull can hung out of Tommy's mouth. If you want to suck something so badly, get your little twink ass over here. Dave sighed in relief. He was safe for now. Tommy slithered over to the base of Clown's dribble pickle. Begin, Clown demanded, as Tommy pressed his lips to the thermometer. Tommy's lips were dried out and hard from the years of cigarette smoking. Tommy rubbed his crusty mouth flaps down the length of Clown's baloney pony. Old skin began to peel off Tommy's cock hole. Who knew that dick was such a good exfoliator? Tommy's dead skin flakes began to collect at the base of Clown's deep V diver and were getting stuck in his pubic hair. Tommy's blowjob felt like rubbing sandpaper on your custard launder, but Clown didn't mind. He still had his foreskin. Show me yours, Clown ordered as his balls contracted. Tommy seemed hesitant, but whipped out his heat-seeking moisture missile. Jesus. I've never had this problem before. It's just, hold on a second. Give me a minute. Give it a minute, all right? Just give it a minute. Do something sexy? Tommy shrugged. So now I'm not sexy. Clown sniffled. His eyes grew watery. I didn't fucking say that, Tommy shouted. You've said enough. Are you seriously going to make a thing about this? I'm not making a thing about anything. I'm fine. You're obviously not fine. Let's talk about this. If I say I'm fine, I'm fine. You can't just respect how I'm feeling? You think I'm a liar? No, I don't think you're a liar. If you say you're fine, then I believe you, Clown. You think I'm not sexy and a liar now? Oh, for fuck's sake. Tommy threw his hands up. Clown was finished with Tommy. He needed a real man with real moisture and heat-seeking, venomous, throbbing python of love. Clown turned his attention to Vega. Whoa, man, I'm just the editor, Vega said. Clown sighed and turned his attention to Dave. Dave softly whispered, no. Clown beckoned Dave closer with his one extra long finger. Dave's anus trembled. This isn't a good idea, Please, call me Oliver. This isn't a good idea, Oliver. I'm about to deliver a sight unholy right here. Dave pleaded. So am I. So am I. Clown spoke in a fake. So am I. So am I. So am I. Clown spoke in a fake British accent. No, I mean in my ass, Dave yelped. Well, where else would I put it, darling? Clown said as he ran his misshapen finger through Dave's beard. Dave bent down and spread his ass cheeks. I can just hold it, Dave thought to himself. I am the master of my own body. Clown slid his Ramburglar deep into Dave's fresh keister. Dave bit his lip. Clown was uncut, so he definitely couldn't last more than 33 minutes. This would all be over soon, and then Dave could take his shit in peace. You're so tight, Clown moaned. Thanks, Dave squeaked. And so warm, Clown groaned. Yes, Dave spoke curtly. He needed to focus all his energy on not shitting. All over Clown's Thunderbird 3. And wet, Clown phoned. Wet? Dave looked behind him and saw his asshole leaking his soft serve fecal matter all over Clown's penis. Oh, God. Dave's heart began to race as the smell of his decaying excrement filled the air. Clown's thrusting only got faster and faster. As Dave's shit began to fill the inside of his foreskin, oh my God. Oh, that's gross. Oh. Yeah! Warning, that's how you get a urinary tract infection, kids. Dave's Wendy's chocolate frosty even found itself forced up Clown's dick hole. Clown's shit spam hammer began to pulse. He was ready to finish. Tommy! Clown called out in 3 3,4-methylamines. How the fuck you expect me to pronounce this shit, bro? Methylamines, commonly known as ecstasy. Get over here. Tommy rushed over and opened his mouth, almost as if over 5,000 years of selective breeding had brought him to this very moment. Clown pulled his shit-covered dick out of Dave's bum-bum. Dave's feces dripped out of his asshole and into Tommy's mouth like a slushy machine that needed to be restocked. Clown spewed his putrid spunk all over the members of Cast 33. Okay, I'll see you guys in 6 months. The end. Oh man, that was fucking rancid. I think I'm about to vomit. Like, why did you gotta bring shit into it? God damn it.
$100,000 watch, $100 million yachts. Honey's dripping down my crotch. They don't hear me, they don't hear me.
What's up, Catch 33 fans, and of course, Colossal, Tommy, Dave, and Vega. If this is the end, then let's have a little sip. Cheers, fam. Bigger and better things, guys. Colossal, can't wait to see you on your own channel. Tommy and Dave, I'll be checking in there too. And now that this is Vega's channel, it's about to get wild. Another drink for the homies. Cheers, fam.
We're getting kicked out because we spoke a different language. What up, invaders? That are overextending our welcome, although we were not found a way to
Bet you're wondering why there's an animated version of me on your screen right now. Well, how else am I supposed to take you to Mount Everest? It's cold as fuck! Wherever the fuck Clown is at right now.
What the fuck?
Just let it happen. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what the fuck is what. Eh?
But no, the cheeky bastard has the nerve to call himself the Lord. He called himself the Lord. You can't call yourself the Lord, mate. It's a bit, makes you come across as a bit of a dickhead. The Lord. I'm sure Zeus and Thor and the like would consider you peers, mate. What's wrong, mate?
Cock-sucking motherfucker! We believed in you! You were the chosen one! Now I gotta do this while you're out there playing with pigeons and shit? You. I always liked you. 3-second head start.
Uploading to YouTube is like rolling the dice. Or popping one of these bitches open. Show me the loot, baby. Okay, is that lotion? That's fucked up. Hello. What's up? You wanna learn some shit? Nah, man. Well, too bad, bitch! Out of the vast expanse of the social media universe and the 5 known galaxies to us, I find one in particular to be the most interesting in the entire cosmos. Isn't it? But what happens when we take a step back and look at the bigger picture? Behold, PewDiePie 1. With over 62 million subs that makes up its mass, it's the largest planetary channel in the known YouTube galaxy. But what happens when we take a step back? Do you see those? Those are thousands and thousands of channels that have clustered around the giant in the hopes of just grasping a few subs so that they too may grow and flourish. And even with all this is but a fraction of the entire galaxy. Feeling a little small? Well, you should, bitch, but there's hope. In late 2015, one man discovered that by strapping a diaper onto a baby monkey would serve up a formula that would finally free him from the Cluck Club. This man's name, Leon Lush. The funniest man you've never heard of.
I have 5 times the amount of subscribers.
Oh, he's gone. It's like star stuff. That's a Content Cop comet. No one really knows what its current location is, or its presumed trajectory. However, some virgins theorize that if you amplify a specific frequency unique to that comet, you'll hear a sound emanating from its core. Let's listen.
I'm gay.
Bone chilling. Should we follow it? Of course we should. But if we're gonna take this journey, we're going to need our ship of ejaculation to move through the algorithm in time and space. Come with me.
Hey! All right, sit down. Sit down. See if I'm funny. See if I'm funny first, huh? Colorado! Where the weed at? Huh? Oh, marijuana. Don't want to get in trouble, huh?
Internet comedian Lord Vega is in some hot water tonight over some choice words he had during his last Netflix special. Joining us here tonight, we have one of many who cry foul, Mr. Dumster, coming all the way from Paris. How are you tonight?
Thank you for having me, Hugh. I'm beyond excited to be here.
Glad to have you. Listen, for the general public, let's see if we can't go ahead and unpackage exactly what it is that happened that night.
It's simple. It's very simple. What we had that night was a Netflix special conducted by an internet personality. And what happened was, to put it plainly, pure racism. I'm not quite sure exactly where it is this guy gets off. It's a complete mystery to me, if you were to ask me, which you did, that this individual is even allowed by Netflix to air such a special with a word in there. It wasn't live. It was edited. People knew about this. And the 20th letter of the alphabet starts this word. It's right next to the other one that we all clearly know. And nobody's willing to say that. No one of my shade, or yours, for that matter. He shouldn't have been saying anything like this. And obviously, it's beyond words. We did a special about this. And it was how this word was inherently racist. And for some reason, because years had passed, it doesn't matter anymore. And we're not okay with it.
See, this is where I get a little bit more interested. I'd like to focus in on this just for one moment here. Now, the punishment, what exactly does that entail? Is there some sort of flogging, perhaps maybe some imprisonment time? What exactly, just walk me through it.
I didn't mention punishment, but I'd be happy to bring it up. In my personal view, I think you perhaps maybe capital punishment for at least 2 years. At least 2 years in order for us to write some laws into place that could somehow bring this into an official hate speech situation, because you can't do certain things. These things are inherently evil. It's capital punishment or death. It's just the same as saying spick.
Now this correspondent, Mr. Dumster, is in some hot water tonight over some choice words he made right here on this show. More right after this. What makes a good creator? Is it passion? Creativity? But if this is what you believe, then this is not your class. You see, integrity, hard work, respect, these are all subjective concepts. Ride the algorithm today, and you'll be in a Lamborghini tomorrow. I'm Jeffrey Schlum, and this is my masterclass. Oh, we gonna learn some shit too, bitch. For all you guys looking to unsubscribe from the channel knowing that the podcast is over, no worries, man. I'm sure I'll see you guys around on Twitter or something, as always. But nobody's more disappointed that we couldn't pull this shit off more than my motherfucking ass. So, you're not alone. To Tommy, Dave, Clown, the whole crew, I don't even know what the fuck to say, but thank you motherfuckers for giving me the channel and entrusting me that I'll do something with it. So I'll try not to disappoint you on that level. And for you new motherfuckers, and all you motherfuckers that are gonna be staying, we gonna get into some shit. Cause I hope you like that preview that I just showed you on what you're gonna be seeing on this channel. Either way, you should probably stay for the end credits. I'll see you motherfuckers real soon, bitch.